Hello and welcome to the Christ and Culture webcast. I'm your host, Taylor DeSoto. Today we're going to be doing a review of the NASB In Touch Ministries Wide Margin by Charles Stanley Bible Review, done by, looks like, Dane Christian. Let's see, this is allegedly one of the most highly regarded Bible reviews on YouTube. You can just tell by the number of comments that this is a very well received Bible review. I mean, this is just incredibly well received by the Bible review community. So let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Okay, so this is a common mistake that people make. You'll notice. Let's watch that again. Let's watch the intro reel again here. This little.
Hey,
That
up,
right
everybody?
there. Okay, so I recommend when you're doing a Bible review to have a plan when you're starting your video. You don't want to go into a Bible review not knowing what you're going to say. So if you have to stop your recording and start over again, I highly recommend that. It is way more professional than just kind of fidgeting around. It makes people uncomfortable. Might cause them actually to just turn off your Bible review right off the bat without even giving you a shot.
Just gonna do a little Bible review on the In Touch Ministries by Charles Stanley, the wide margin black calfskin edition.
So I recommend just reading off the product list, like the product description, rather than kind of creating your own word order, especially because people are expecting consistency. They're expecting the exact title, and you actually can throw some people off if you're not precise with the way that you identify the Bible you're reviewing.
I know I would have really appreciated if somebody would have reviewed this on YouTube before I got it.
Yeah, that's a really good technique that he's employing here. Explain to the watcher why this is a necessary review. Why is this review different than any of the other Bible reviews on YouTube? Well, he said there wasn't any Bible reviews, so so I'm sure that this is a heavily anticipated Bible review. I'm going to keep watching based on that alone.
I've had one of these Bibles before. They gave it away. This is obviously the first time I've opened it. So, yeah. Comes in this velvet case. I don't really know if I'd use that for carrying around, or I'm not really sure why they have it. But you slip it out.
Okay, so this is an interesting technique that he's employed here. He kind of has given a critique of the packaging, which might alienate him from some of the people that actually really do enjoy the slipcover. I know that on mine, I really do enjoy the slipcover. It's helped my Bible be maintained over the years that I've had it. And then also he does an interesting thing here. Let's rewind just a little bit, see if you guys catch this.
You slip it out.
So he's done a little bit of self-narrating there, and I don't recommend this strategy, but this is one of the best reviews of all time on YouTube. I can't necessarily say that maybe there's something I don't know, but typically not very recommended. But hey, it worked for him here. It was risky, but he pulled it off.
It's got the raised hubs, as you can see. Slightly, they're not as prominent as, say, church publishers or something. It's a pretty defined grain you see on there. Feels nice, and I can imagine it would definitely soften up with use. Again, this is the very first time it's been opened. It's supposed to lay flat. Smith sewn, they say, so it's supposed to lay flat right when you get it.
Okay, so this and a lot of the rest of the review is honestly, people that are looking at a Bible like this at a review of this caliber are typically not going to need an explanation for what Smythe Sewn is, for what a lay flat Bible is. People just want to get into the features. But you know what? This is kind of early on in the days of Bible reviews on YouTube. This potentially could have been part of the reason that a lot of people were exposed to high quality Bibles. So you never know. I mean, it's hard to gauge looking back on it, however many years ago now, 8 years ago now, and really provide a critique, because the environment, the review culture was just completely different back then. So the rest of the review is pretty much history, one of the most legendary Bible reviews of all time. But let's just fast forward to the end and see how he finishes up.
It's about like this, about hand-sized Bible. Relatively thick. Very nice Bible.
Okay, so he ended his Bible review with He ends his Bible review.
Hey, what's up, YouTube?
Ooh.
Just want to do.
He ends his Bible review kind of awkwardly, just as he started it. Again, it's probably just more indicative of early on in the days of YouTube Bible reviews. That was probably just how they were doing it back then. All right, well, this has been Christ and Culture with your host, Taylor DeSoto, doing a review of the legendary NASB Bible review by Dane Christian. May the Lord bless you and keep you. We'll see you next time.